In our coverage now on the hearing of a convicted child rapist and killer in Jacksonville. Donald Smith was back in a Duval County courtroom today after the judge agreed to hear his request for a new trial. Smith is serving a death sentence for kidnapping, raping, and killing 8-year-old Cherish Perrywinkle in 2013. Atia Collins was in that courtroom today. So Atia, what are Smith's new attorneys trying to prove?
Well, Donald Smith's new attorneys claim that the initial trial was mishandled. During this 2-day evidentiary hearing, they made a number of claims, including that the jury was not properly vetted, that his initial attorneys didn't do proper cross-examination, and that a witness called to the stand by the defense actually ended up hurting Smith's case. Today, we heard from that witness. Rain Perrywinkle, Cherish's mom, did not attend the second day of her daughter's killer's hearing after leaving the courtroom emotional on day 1. 8-year-old Cherish Perrywinkle was last seen with Donald Smith in this video from a Walmart in 2013. The girl was found dead 11 hours later. Smith was sentenced to death for kidnapping, raping, and killing Cherish. He was in the courtroom Wednesday. On the stand was Dr. Heather Holmes, a forensic psychologist, and the first defense witness to take the stand during Smith's initial trial. She explained that Smith's original attorneys called upon her to show how the state knew about Smith's past dangerous behavior, but did nothing.
She wanted me to give my impressions of him, give the diagnosis, if I didn't find anything in terms of the statutory mitigators, say that, but really the focus of the testimony was on what I believe to be an egregious mistake on DCF.
Smith's attorneys argued that by putting Dr. Holmes on the stand, it allowed for the state to ask questions about his past mental and psychological evaluations. This evidence, they claim, would not have been discussed had she not been called. Today, Dr. Holmes explained that the defense attorneys were aware what she would say.
Ms. Schlacks put you on the stand, exposed you to cross-examination, and the risk that you would have testified that her client was a sociopath. Is that correct?
Yes.
Today was the last day for the hearing and the last time we expect to see Donald Smith in court. What happens next is both the defense and state will file written closing arguments, and at that time, the judge will file her written ruling. Reporting in Jacksonville, Atia Collins, First Coast News, on your side.